What is up, you guys? Welcome back to On a Mission Worldwide Radio Show with your girl, your host, Miss Kanistia Woolard, here on WDRBmedia, where we are serving you double the information and inspiration, darling. It is another week. It is fresh revelation on today. I'm back to back, okay, because God has something to say. All right, so let's get right on into it. So tonight's topic is going to be about navigating God's silence. I'm going to say that again, navigating God's silence. Okay, so our scriptural reference will be coming from two different places, but the same chapter. So we're going to be reading Psalms, the 10th chapter, starting at the first verse. And then we're going to be reading Psalm 10, starting at the 14th verse. All right, so let's start with Psalms 10 and 1. It says, "Why, O Lord, do you stand far away? Why do you hide yourself in times of trouble?" Psalms 10 and 14. "But you do see, for you note mischief and vexation, that you may take it into your hands. To you the helpless commits himself. You have been the helper of the fatherless." Okay, navigating God's silence. So in my study time, as I am reading through the book of Psalm, I just repetitively, God sees you, God sees you, God sees you, just would not leave me alone. Okay, God sees you, God sees you, God sees you. And so I've noticed that oftentimes as people of faith, it gets very discouraging when we don't hear, see, or feel God's presence. You know, it's like, well, God, where you at? I've been praying. I've been fasting, I've been fasting, I've been giving, I've been doing everything you've been telling me to do, but it doesn't seem like you're here. It doesn't seem like you're listening to me. It doesn't seem like you're here with me. I feel like I'm by myself. We're like, where you at, God? Where you at? And so this particular psalm, David was like, God, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Do you not see the chaos that's going on in our lives? Do you not see that your people are being oppressed, suppressed? Do you not see that your people are suffering? This is what David was saying to God. Like, God, where is you at? Why are you nowhere near? Why do I not see your hand at work? You get what I'm saying? So I want to encourage you, because I love how David, how he followed up, how he changed his language, how he really flipped the script. He said, but you do see. He came back and said, but you do see. So understand that through God's silence, he still sees, baby. He still sees. He still sees you. He still sees. The Bible says that he sits high and he looks low. He still sees you. He's an omnipresent God. He's everywhere. He's omniscient. He knows every single thing. Like, he knows. But what he's doing is he's building you in an area of dependence on him, because you still got to trust the hand of God even when you can't hear his voice. You got to trust the heart of God even when you can't see the hand of God. It's your dependence. It's the muscle of our dependence that a lot of times God is testing to see, will you still rely on me? Will you still wait on me? Will you still have faith in me? Will you still believe in me? Will you still serve me? Will you? It's not that he's anywhere else, because as I said, he's omnipresent. He's everywhere. So he's right there, but he's just watching. He's watching. So just know, it does not matter what's going on in your current life. It does not matter what the circumstances is. It does not matter if your back is against the wall. Just know he sees you. How do I navigate God's silence? By remembering that God sees me. When he is silent, he still sees. I'm going to need you to say that. When God is silent, he still sees. Go write that down somewhere. When God is silent, he still sees. That's what he wanted his people to know today. When I am silent, I still see. I see you. I promise to y'all, this thing will not leave me alone all day today. Like, I keep seeing God sees. God sees. Like I keep seeing it. I keep seeing the word see. I literally keep seeing the word see. Like it just will not leave me alone at all. So I said, let me encourage the people. Let me take what's encouraging me and encourage somebody else. Because we don't know who all is going through what at this very moment. It may not be for you right now, but this is for somebody else who's ready to give up on God, who's ready to literally commit suicide, who's ready to turn back to the world for what they need, who's getting ready to make a decision that's going to jeopardize their life, that's going to jeopardize the lives of their children and everyone that's connected to them. People are on edge. People are literally on edge. But I'm here to tell you to back away from the cliff because God sees you. And if you just know, if you just take that to heart, that God sees me, you will feel like going on. You'll feel like getting up. You'll feel like taking off them dirty clothes and put on some clean ones. You'll feel like going outside and let the sun beat on your face. You'll feel like it. I promise you. You will feel like going one more day and one more day after that and another day after that because God sees me. It may not be physically enough, but it has to be mentally enough. It has to be emotionally enough. It has to be spiritually enough. I promise you that. So we're going to stop right here for our Psalm selection of the week. You are tuning in to On a Mission Worldwide Radio Show. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We are talking about navigating God's silence on today. As I said in the previous part before the Psalm selection, you have to remember that anytime God's mouth is closed, his eyes are wide open. If his mouth is closed right now for you, God's eyes are wide open. He never sleeps nor slumber. That means he never closes his eyes. He may close his mouth and he may close his hand, as the Bible has numerous parables of. But you never hear in the Bible, you never study in the Bible, you never see in the Bible anything that says that God's eyes ever close. They don't close. So though you are craving God's physical presence, you want to feel him. You want to feel him so bad and you want to see him so bad. You have to know that in order for him to see, he's right near you. In order for God to see, he's right near you. He's near you. It may not be as strong as it usually is. You may not get those unctions like you usually do. You may not have the clarity that you're usually able to grasp, but best believe he's near you. He sees you and he's near you. So when it comes to navigating God's silence, you have to adjust to his sight. You got to shift from his mouth to his eyes. Because you know how we'll pray, God, keep my ears to your mouth. Sometimes you got to pray, Lord, put my eyes to your eyes. Literally. Lord, put my eyes to your eyes. Put my ear to your mouth. But if your mouth is closed, I need my eyes to be your eyes. I need to see. And he will do just that. He will do literally just that. I promise you. So that is how you navigate God's silence. It's literally just that simple. You got to shift to the thought. You got to shift to the understanding that God sees. Though he is silent, he sees. It may not be enough for some, but I'm telling you, you're going to have to become content in the fact that God still sees regardless. Regardless. And because he sees, he's near me. And he's waiting for you to just get in alignment. He's waiting for your trust to hit a certain level. He's waiting for your faith to hit a certain level. He's waiting. He's waiting for your heart to turn to him in a closer matter. Like he's waiting. He's watching and he's waiting. So that's all I have for you guys on today. I hope that you are encouraged. I hope that you got a better understanding. I hope that you feel more at ease wherever you may be in your life. Make sure you guys go follow me on all social media platforms at KE 2 N's E 2 C's IA. Make sure you go to Instagram and follow On a Mission Worldwide. That is where you will see clips and just different announcements that I am getting ready to make, because On a Mission Worldwide is just getting bigger and is doing some great things. Make sure that you go over to YouTube at Reviving the Body. I am going to be changing that name to On a Mission Worldwide really soon. So for right now, just go over there to YouTube at Reviving the Body. And make sure you subscribe, you like, you comment, share the videos, watch the videos. You guys always go and just replay, because, you know, that's when you get to see me. That's when you get to see me. You get to see my personality. You know, some of this little tap you hearing, these are my nails. Like, you get to get the full effect, okay? You get the full effect, darling. It's different when you can see, huh? It's different when you can see than when you just can hear me. Now, ain't that kind of congruent to what we just talked about? Anywho. But anyway, yeah, go do that for your girl. Go over to Facebook. Facebook is also Reviving the Body Podcast. I'm trying to change that page to On a Mission Worldwide as well. So look out for all new things. I have some stuff coming from our audience. I love you all. Shout out to my sponsor as always. If you guys want to sponsor my show, please contact WDRBmedia. Please contact them. If you want to be a sponsor to the show, please make sure that you go and contact WDRBmedia. You can find them on all social media platforms. You can also reach out to me at 252-320-9377. And with any questions you may have, if you want to be featured on the show, just different things like that. I'm getting ready to expand. So listen, I want you guys to be a part of this. I want you guys to be involved always. So I love you all with the love of the Lord. See you on next Wednesday, 6:45 p.m. Mwah.